Mic check 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back, guys. We are the benched. The bench with the boys.
What?
So for those of you guys who wanted us to kind of go over something, let us know, because we are going to be obviously representing those of you who can't be.
Well, we have been, and we will continue.
Yeah, you're right.
We being the ones that represent the people from the bench.
Yeah. Well, today we weren't on the bench. We were actually at our game with Inter FC.
Yeah,
Where?
so coming down from the high.
High.
He got sent to the stands.
Simeone?
You see how he's so quick to like say.
I have to call it out.
Call it out, but are you gonna call everything else out too?
Like what?
My tactical substitutions, my formation change, won the game. But he won't
there.
say that though.
Got
He
you
won't
there.
say that because
He definitely got you
The
there.
pictures of Simeone are only in the stands. At this point, please put it up. Thank you.
you see how he is,
For real.
dude. He's so quick.
No, for
He's so
real.
quick.
He
I
hits
mean,
it, bro.
all I know is that I took him out of the midfield, out of the center midfield, and everything got a lot better.
If you don't know what they're
but-
talking about, sorry.
Go ahead.
It's because they had a semifinal game
Semifinals.
maybe a couple hours ago. They just came back. They won 1-0, so they're going to the finals next week. And Eric, of course.
Well, Jose, the main coach, the manager, we were going back and forth as to what to do, and it was nerve-wracking, man. Semifinals, my voice is gone. Jose and myself were running up down the sidelines trying to figure out what to do because it was a rough game.
Well, you were also man down for a little bit.
We were man down for a little bit, but we won it, and
We scored when we were men down.
we scored with a man down. But enough about that, guys. If you guys are watching this, please come out to support us next week. We will try to put the game schedule on our Instagram so you guys can come support us.
We don't care where you live. If you're in California, find a flight, get over
fly
here.
over here,
It's the
man.
biggest
Can you
final
imagine?
in the Middlesex County area.
The point is, I'm gonna be sitting in the bench with you guys in my black suit. I'm gonna have a megaphone and everything going crazy. So I'm gonna be a support. What's up?
I'm definitely gonna. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, I'm gonna be a supporter,
You got
man.
you have
I'm gonna.
hair back and
I'm
everything.
gonna paint my face. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys. But before we get too sidetracked, this first episode, we're gonna actually talk about best of the rest. Do a little detour going to the United Kingdom, the UK, then take it back to Spain, where we're gonna end with some pretty big news that happened this past weekend. So we're gonna start with again best of the rest, and we're gonna kick it off in Germany, where
It's getting interesting.
it's getting interesting. Dable's getting.
I love it.
Well, we did say that starting the week it was a tie for second place. It was Borussia Dortmund, and then a four-way tie for second place, and then it was Bayern Munich in sixth. The table's obviously been tossed and turned, and now we have our new standing for the next week, and we got Borussia on top, followed by Werder Bremen, and now Borussia Dortmund in third. But
No.
Dortmund's
oh,
first.
sorry, Bayern Munich
is in fourth.
fourth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because of the results today. So
Mönchengladbach.
it's moved. Mönchengladbach.
They're in second place as well. Well, them and Bremen are top for second.
There we
Borussia's
go.
up top with a clear 3 points now. Borussia are killing, man.
Hell yeah. We've seen. Dude, they have a young squad. They have everything. You kept on saying it. He's not good enough. He's not good
It's
enough.
not good enough, Sancho.
Sancho, man.
Not good enough. If you guys don't know that,
Get
Get him off the list.
Yeah.
I'll met your mother.
I'm gonna be eating crow. I'm gonna be eating crow at the end of the season.
Alcacer, they already said it.
Alcacer?
The Borussia Dortmund already is reaching out to person and say, we want to buy him at the end of the season.
But like I said, I want to be here.
Yeah, he
And-
should not go.
I mean, Borussia is a phenomenal club. Their fans are amazing. The big yellow wall is like,
Hell yeah.
it's awesome.
Why not?
I'm
Stay there, man.
excited to see this.
Stay
Bayern
there.
Munich getting knocked down from the top.
For me,
Hopefully, Borussia keeps it going.
I like it. Well, for me, it's just that Pulisic is able to show his skills a lot more.
And he came
That's
back.
what I love about it.
He came back. He's back from injury, so Pulisic ready to go. Sancho obviously killing it. Like I said, man, he is on fire.
Yeah.
What is it?
Ruiz hasn't left injured yet,
Yeah, 4 games and
which is
7
a big
goals.
thing. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, that's insane. Those are insane numbers. But
Phenomenal.
as the Bundesliga, no.
The only thing I want to talk about, we talked about the one big team that's going great and everything's going in favor for them. Can I mention Bayern Munich for a sec?
Of course.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
What you gotta do?
So the board leader or the president, they were talking crap about Ozil right after the
Of course, World Cup.
international, and he was giving his own thing after the World Cup, and now he's talking crap about his own team.
Is
And
he
he's
now?
talking to crap about the media. In one speech, he talked crap about how the media
Fake
is
news?
fake news and everything against him, and then at the end, he was doing it himself against his own players. they're in turmoil right now. They got a young coach, they got an olding squad, like a squad that's getting older.
It is.
But they're only 1 point behind from where they were at the same spot last year. But right now they're in turmoil. So it's interesting what's gonna happen. They could fire him, and then who they're gonna pick up? It's like
All right. So,
I'm
let's
happy. I'm happy this is happening.
Let's take all the bad stigma from the coaches away from Mourinho for a second and bring it to Bayern Munich. Is he staying for the winter, or is he going by the winter?
If the results continue this way, because they're not used to shit like going on like it is
Yeah.
now, I can see him leaving before the winter. I also can see Zidane slipping in if Mourinho is never taken out.
Yeah.
Zidane be like, "Oh yeah, I'll do it," and I'd love to see him there.
Well, just to put it out in the light right now, Arsene Wenger did come out and say January he's coming back, not to Arsenal, but to coach.
The A-League?
Hey, give it to him too. I personally, you see, the only thing I wouldn't like Zidane to go there. I actually don't want Zidane to go anywhere except for Real Madrid, back to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
But if he goes there, the only thing that I fear is that he will pick up Bayern Munich and then he'll take Borussia Dortmund's edge.
Yeah.
And then that just affects Pulisic. And me, selfishly, I want Pulisic to succeed.
Of course, I want Borussia to succeed because
But we're tired of seeing always the same
Yeah, Bayern
champion.
Munich. But Bayern Munich snapped their 4-game winless streak by beating
At least somebody did.
Wolfsburg. We'll get into that later. Beating Wolfsburg 3-1. So good on you. You guys just snapped that. Still, Borussia all the way. Let's go. If you support Bayern Munich, I'm sorry. We're supporting Borussia. I don't know.
At least this season.
I'm going Borussia.
I'm going Borussia too.
Oh,
Of course.
because of Pulisic, Borussia. This season, next season can be something different. You never know.
I think they're my German squad. Just
I
the
think
yellow
so.
wall,
I
the
think
yellow
so.
wall.
I don't wanna pick.
The story behind
their type of fans. I love it.
Yeah. The
Klopp.
That's where I did fall in love with
Shut up! With your, He makes fun of me. He's like, "Oh, you watch the German league?" All of a sudden, he watched the German league back then when
No,
Klopp was.
I didn't watch the German league. I didn't watch the German league. I just watched Borussia.
You're such a bullshitter, dude. Whatever. All right, whatever. Egor, obviously, you liar. We'll go into Serie A. Obviously, one big game this weekend. Juventus did tie 1-1. Ronaldo did get on the score sheet. He did break a record. He's the only
400.
player
400 goals.
400 goals in the top flight league. So, I mean,
Good on him, but the Tide, so they are no longer.
perfect
Yeah.
perfect start.
They drop
Only one.
points. That's it. They
They
Drop
drop
points.
points.
Perfect start wise in all competitions. There's nobody left.
No, PSG. They're the only ones.
All
left.
competitions,
All
nobody left.
All
competitions.
competitions. You're right. Apologies.
But in the,
Straight.
but yes, but
But
in the
domestically,
league, domestically,
domestically,
PSG are the
yeah,
only
PSG.
team
Yeah,
left.
that's
What they do this weekend? A 5-0?
I mean,
Hey, Neymar didn't play.
oh yeah, he didn't play.
He wasn't even on the
Oh,
bench.
there you go.
But,
So good news.
Yeah, well, Neymar. there's a lot of stuff going on with Neymar too. He just broke a record for Brazil. I think most caps, if I'm mistaken,
Yes, I think so.
over Pelé.
Yeah.
And then now Pelé shouted him out saying,
Say,
now
go for my next
go for
one.
my goal record.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
He could do it.
There you
He
go.
could definitely
one
do it.
goat to the next goat?
Maybe.
Question mark, quote unquote. Let us know. So yeah, we're gonna go into Serie A where Juventus tied game 1-1, and Inter beat AC Milan
Last minute.
92nd minute.
now I couldn't watch that because I was getting prepped for my own game.
Yeah.
But I did keep watching the score. And I'm like, I ain't missing anything. This is
Yeah,
perfect. This is fine.
We were
man.
watched
watching it
it,
on the
like-
way to the game, and it wasn't anything crazy. There wasn't like a lot of open attacks. It was just a lot of pass the ball around. Yeah, it was just very tactical game,
Yes.
defensive game.
Yes.
But that goal,
That's what you
that-
expect from an Italian league,
Yes.
and that's what you expect from those teams. But that pass,
That
that
cross
goal?
was a beautiful, had such a great curve to it. He kind of just had
Yeah.
to put it away. There was no way he was gonna
there
miss
was
that.
yeah, exactly. There was no way he's not gonna miss it.
But they do have a big game coming up this week, which you guys will hear about in the next video. So make sure you watch that as well.
Yes.
Next, we're gonna get into Ligue 1, where we briefly mentioned PSG are the only team with the perfect start in domestic league.
Domestically. Yep.
And how much did you say? 5-0 or something?
Yeah,
5-0.
something around
Yeah.
5-0.
They blew them out. But on the sad news, at least for me, I'm sure for you too.
For me too.
Monaco
I'll get on
did.
that.
Oh, thank you.
I'll get on that bandwagon.
Oh, thank you.
For one time.
Monaco did lose 2-1, but they were a man down, and it was Thierry's debut game. So
Sucks for him. Living and learn.
live and learn.
Hey, it sucks to start like this, but you know what? It had to happen at some point.
You are
Might as
picking
well
the
take it out right
18th
now.
place team. I mean, you're picking them up. You're not picking up like the You're not picking up a PSG that just dropped out of the top 4, you know, and you lost. You're picking up a Monaco that lost all its
Plus,
players.
he's had 1 week of training with them to get to
Exactly.
know him. It's gonna take him a little bit. Hopefully, he brings them towards the end of the league of the season, at least top 6, maybe top 4.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
And we were talking about this on the way to the game earlier. One thing it just struck me when you were talking about it was 2 Arsenal legends are now coaching in France.
In France, yeah.
Really?
I
Oh yeah,
was telling
Patrick
him
Vieira.
that I told him NYCFC was down 3-0 at the time when we were talking about it against DC United, and I told him like, yeah, we went down once Vieira left.
Yeah.
Vieira left. He went to was it Nice?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I don't know how he's doing over there, but we went down. It's a step up for him.
That's great step up. Just like the Red Bulls coach went to Leipzig as an assistant coach.
Exactly.
So-
Yeah. So the only thing I like about it is that coaches are coming here and they're getting the big pushes. up there.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm liking what MLS is doing as of right now.
Yeah.
I would love to have them keep him here, but
It's
that's
gonna
another
come.
that's
It's
another
gonna come.
conversation.
Yes.
Which we'll get into hopefully down the road.
by coaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my coaches and oh man, today's game is still in my head. It's just like flashing right now.
Yeah.
Everything was awesome.
He was the coach today. He was the go-to man.
No. It was just like
you were the
Jose and
go-to
myself
man.
were just freaking out. Like
He was the brain. Like literally, he was the one that was calm.
Jose and myself, we were talking to each other like, what do we do now? And
It worked
all right,
out. It worked out.
Back to the schedule. We're getting off tracks right now. So yeah, Monaco lost 3-1. 2-1.
2-1.
PSG are obviously taking that lead. No surprise there. Now,
Going straight to EPL.
let's take a little detour and go into the Prem, and then we'll jump back into Spain and go over.
Well, yeah. Let's wrap up with Spain because that's gonna lead into our next topic, which
It'll be a good gateway to the next segment, which you guys
Yeah.
hopefully will watch. This is over West Ham and Spurs.
What? Passed out for 2 seconds.
Bro, man.
dude, I'll tell you something, guys. I love the fact that we're back and like we're watching EPL again.
Oh yeah.
I woke.
Yeah.
All right. To begin with, the game's at 7 a.m. and I hate waking up my wife like at 6:30 when I wake up to get ready to watch the games. I was up by 7:15. I slept in the basement just to avoid having to wake up wifey.
Stop lying. You always sleep there.
That's where he sleeps. That's the only way he's allowed to sleep, next to the dog.
No, the dog gets to the next floor up.
You actually get his pillow.
Anyways, I watched 4 straight games, man. Like literally all these games, and that by far was the most boring one. Like,
Yeah, I started watching it and I was like, I can't do it. And I started watching Man City.
at least there were goals in that one.
Obviously,
Exactly.
we all play fantasy, and if you guys play fantasy, you'll know what I'm about to say right now is the big struggle, is that I captained Harry Kane.
I did too.
I didn't. Thank God.
And-
Mine was a widow.
What?
Oh wait, no, wait. I vice captain Harry Kane. I captained Sterling.
Oh, that's even worse.
Why do you think I ended up with 20 points?
Yeah. So I mean, it's just
It's frustrating
so frustrating. He's so
when
talented.
it comes. Yeah, he is. But he's in a slot, like in a
bad
something's
slot.
going on right now.
Yeah. I don't know.
But he's like, I don't know if it's as bad as Salah, but it's pretty bad. Right now, they were the 2 biggest scorers last year, and then this year they can barely score a goal.
Yeah.
Good. I like the little segment, Marco. Let's talk about Salah for a bit. And Liverpool's 1-0 win over Huddersfield. How'd you feel about that game?
Sucks because I could have kept in Salah and gotten 16 points.
Yeah. But as like, let's say,
Terrible.
you're an analyst,
terrible,
right?
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Well, you didn't you mention that
Frustrating.
Klopp left angry after the game?
He was furious. He was just. They weren't connecting. The counterattacks. It looked like we were trying a new tactic, which meant don't go all out. Sort of reserve yourself, accept the attack to work. So that way, when they're attacking, you break it and then do your counterattack. And every time we broke at the counterattack, it was a misplaced pass. It was just behind. It was to the wrong person. It just it was so
All right. It
frustrating.
was a one-off game. You guys were
It's
missing a lot.
It's not a one-off
But you were
game.
missing a lot of starters, though. So
That's not the point,
That's actually
though.
the surprise because
'Cause it wasn't- okay.
on Thursday we mentioned, or I think I mentioned that there was a possibility you guys were going to lose 4 starters. And
Yeah.
out of the 4, you only missed 2, but you leave 2 that there was a possibility that they were injured.
and I'm gonna quote you: "We have depth."
We do.
So what
Shaqiri's the one. We won.
Well,
Yeah, but you
The goal came.
Okay, so you
All right,
did
so
win.
let me explain. The goal came from Gomez, who played right back, into Shaqiri, who received it, turned and passed it to Salah, and Salah put it in.
So do you think?
So
do you think
Shaqiri's
this,
a depth. He was good.
Do you
Fabinho came in, worked well in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, he played. He played for a good 35 minutes. So
Good for you,
he
man.
did well. Like the subs, the depth that came in worked well. The starters are the one that are frustrating.
No, but not even that. Let's talk about it
Yeah.
quickly because we want to get to the next games. But
That's all.
this is no, but this depth, this squad that played today, because it can happen a lot more often.
Yeah.
Could this team who won 1-0 to Huddersfield, we thought it was gonna be more of a blowout, can they beat a Man City, a Man United, a Chelsea?
Well, they can tie Chelsea.
Well, no.
We know that.
We're talking about a starting squad. We're talking about this in-depth squad that had to come out and play.
I think they can go 2-2. I think they can match up against these teams. We tied up against Man City. And
I'm saying
when
your starters, not your starters.
not
You're
my
missing,
starters.
You're missing Mane. You're missing who else?
Oh, you're saying the depth.
I mean,
The depth.
Yeah,
I think we can. I think we can.
I don't
Because
know, man.
I don't think it's the. I think these players that are coming in can do a job. It's just that if our starting lineup, the ones that remain after making some switches, aren't firing, then we're in
But Van
trouble.
Dijk is playing through pain.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one person I actually thought was going to be sat down because you have an important game coming up.
Yeah, huge
So-
game. Huge game.
But
Not really huge game, but
It's a decent game. You don't want to lose points. That's what I'm
Klopp
saying.
isn't one to play someone through unplayable injury. But if the docs deem that he's playable, then he's playing. That's it. I'm fine with that. What's keeping us good right now is our defense. Like, ironically, it's the best part of our team right now. And I'm very happy for that because if it was the worst part of our team and our front line wasn't firing, we'd be somewhere down where Manchester United is.
and
So,
and one last thing I do want to say is even though he got a goal, he is off this
he
year.
is off. He's off,
His
man.
first
He's
touch
off.
is off. His ball control's off.
Yep.
Passing.
Everything
It's bad.
is off.
It's bad.
I like the guy. That's Salah. With me, obviously speaking
Yeah,
about
of
Salah.
course.
Did you see his celebration?
He didn't even celebrate.
He didn't. He just turned around and went,
I think he was
Like-
missing that. He feels the pressure. He's not used to the pressure.
exactly. But the
That's what
problem
it
is that afterwards, it still didn't click. Like, you expect him to get in the goal, and then
No,
it clicks.
It's gonna take a couple
It's not
goals
click,
and
exactly.
a good talking to him, man. He has to.
He might have to get benched.
No, this is the thing,
Benching him,
thought
I think,
about
will
it.
break him.
I think what he needs is to communicate or talk to a player that's used to that kind of pressure and ask him how he deals with it.
We don't have
No,
anybody
you don't
on-
have.
on
But
the
let's say
squad.
if he had access to, I don't know, let's say Messi, Ronaldo, who is always in the loop because he's in the loop, or even
Yeah.
Kane, or that's what he needs. He needs somebody to like, yo, how do you deal with the pressure?
He needs like a veteran, a leader.
Yeah.
To show him how the steps to be.
And sadly, there is really no one.
No,
It was
in Liverpool.
Stevie G.
it was. And maybe Stevie G would have been able to guide him through it, but he's not there anymore. So I wish he would have been.
Perhaps if he was still there.
Yeah, Suarez would have been another one. But hey, it is what it is. We're getting a point.
At
The only
some
thing
point, we'll figure it out. I think.
I think that we're strong enough to go up against Man City up until the end on points, but the goal difference is
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous. They got 10 goals in difference right now.
So
Which
leads to our next game.
let's go to them now.
which was City, 5 goals to Burnley.
You know what the most frustrating part about them
Gusto.
is? I don't know who to pick up on their freaking squad.
That's what pisses
I
me
was
off.
gonna
Nobody
pick up
does.
Aguero, and I'm like, you know what? Let me pick up Sterling because he just got 2 goals, so Pep is
Yeah,
probably
exactly,
gonna play him.
exactly.
He's on good form, not even on the bench.
That's my. That's
Not
what,
even on
that's
the
what I'm
fucking
pissed
bench.
off. See, this is what
Oh.
pisses me off. I had Mane and I had Salah. All right, I take them both because I'm assuming that neither one was gonna play.
Of course.
Fucking Salah scores, and I took out Salah to bring in Sterling, and Sterling didn't play. I was mad as fuck.
I think it was
Liverpool gets 1-0
But look,
against
all right.
like the second to last team, and Man City turned Burnley around and spank them on the ass
And he
5-0.
was
So-
like 7th place.
this team.
They're
too.
better than Manchester United, and he is.
This team.
Oh.
This team has depth.
yes.
Yeah.
As opposed to any other team, I think out in maybe Juventus may also have a lot of depth too with the players they brought into.
Yes. Yes.
But
yes. They have
City
the
had the
ball on
most
the
depth.
bench.
They just got
De
De
Bruyne
Bruyne
back.
back, and they're still in first place with a 10-goal difference. Like, come on.
Yeah. Mars scored. Sané scored. I think Bernardo Silva scored. Aguero scored. Who else scored? I think everybody scored like one
They're-
goal.
they're-
I
No, you
think
know who
everybody
didn't score? Sterling.
Because he didn't play.
I'm still sick.
I mean, I hate to say it, but money is the answer to the problem for some clubs.
No. Let's not say that. Because Manchester United have also thrown money at the issue, and they're not getting these results.
They
I
barely
think-
throw any money at the issue.
Huh?
Oh,
No,
there
no,
was-
a couple years. Well, the past 2 years,
No,
I think.
no, the
They
past
bought-
years, but
they bought
since
Fred.
Mourinho, all right. So since Mourinho's, since Mourinho came in, he's thrown a lot of money at the issue, and he hasn't had these results. Pep also did the same thing, threw a lot of money at the issue,
a lot more money.
but still a lot of money, enough money to make two very good squads. All right, both squads have enough players to say that. The only thing is the coaching does come into play.
Of course, no,
Pep's
I agree with
coaching.
that.
Yeah.
But
He's got
No, Man City has thrown more money than Man
That's
U.
what I
Yes.
But Man U has thrown money too.
no,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. So have
It's
Arsenal.
still
Arsenal
more
throw
money than
too.
probably a
Liverpool
lot
throw
of other
Liverpool throw
squads.
money into it too.
Yeah, but not to the level that
Man City-
Man U and Man
that's my
City,
point.
both
That's
Man
my
U and Man City.
But Man City is on a
Well,
different level.
well, Man
But
City
my
has
point
been the
is-
last 3 years has been a lot more.
They're still the both highest spent, but you see the two results when it comes to the coaching. That's Man City.
One's defensive, one's attacking.
Yeah, but Pep buys the most expensive and then makes them play in his way, and it works, man. It just works. 5-0 over and over, like 10 goal difference, 9
I
minutes into
agree
the-
with you with the they both spend a lot of money, but City has spent a lot more money in the past, way more than any other club.
But that doesn't make
They're-
they're
name
not
one-
marginally.
Besides,
If we only counted by money, then Man U should be in second place.
no, because they a lot of players they have aren't bad. Name besides the captain, which is of Man City, which is David Silva. Name one other player that was KDB part of that team before
Pep?
came in?
I
Yes.
think he is, yeah.
All right, so besides those two, what other players has
Sterling.
came from Liverpool?
Yeah, but he was
Bought.
before Pep.
But he was bought.
But he was before Pep.
But my thing is that Man City buys that they're known for just cashing out.
Yeah,
And
they
they've always
throw
been known
money.
for that.
They throw money at the issue, but they've thrown it in the right way. I think they've done it with a long-term plan that's been better than Manchester United's.
I just
And-
think hate United. Well, you do hate United, but that's
I
what
do
you
hate United,
bash
but
them.
Well, I hate United. I hate Mo.
Okay,
but
so I hate Mo.
regardless-
Let's take it. Let's end
That's
this
a
City
topic for another day,
conversation and
but-
let's go to this Chelsea United game because obviously he wants to talk about them so much because he's a closet fan.
I hate both teams. It's a perfect score.
I called it. Gotta say, sorry.
His last second called it, but he called it.
I called it.
I
No,
get it.
because we discussed it, and I said as long as Mourinho stays, I'll take a 2-2 or a tie.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "No, I actually think it's
Yeah.
gonna be a tie." Which it is. It was. It was a tie.
Last second tie. A last minute tie.
Hey, a tie's a tie.
Tie's a tie.
Yo, David Luiz, though, that desire to win that ball and put it on the post that turned it into the
It
goal.
was
See what him
more-
hitting and then going straight down.
It was more of the players trying to get in Mourinho's face, like we're.
Well,
we
no,
don't- well,
the second assistant manager did.
yeah.
Yeah. That
So,
was
It
phenomenal.
was like Mourinho pulled a Habib. If you don't know who that is, watch the Conor McGregor Habib fight. Because my man was ready to throw some punches.
Oh hell
It
yeah!
was
I
in.
would have been
It
too.
was in.
I would have been too.
He pulled an egg in front of Mourinho.
Hey, you told the
You're
arbiter
never gonna
hit
forget
you
that.
if you wanted to.
What?
You told the ref to hit you today. if
Oh
you
yeah.
wanted to.
I told him 'cause he
Well,
actually stood up to
once
me.
you hit it, you hit it.
He actually stood up to me.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you that, but yeah. Yeah. So United 2-2, man. They.
But let's talk about soccer though.
Huh?
Let's talk about soccer though.
Yeah. No. I mean Martial.
Yeah,
Bro.
he was on point.
He is on
2 goals.
2 goals. He's Mourinho's fucking guardian angel,
Yeah, hell yeah,
bro.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, for
he's
this
a guardian
game,
angel that he doesn't like.
Hey, he's doing his job.
He is. He is. He's a
Good job.
quality player, and he hates him. I don't
Yeah.
know. He hates him.
Yeah.
He prefers to play Fellaini, although he didn't play this game, I think, right?
No,
No.
and Sanchez, which I loved, came in like 87th minute or something like that. I love.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
I was actually talking to
Can you imagine if you would have gone to Man City?
He's like right now he's scratching his head. He's like, shit, I should have just gone to Man City.
I think if we got to Man City, he would have been a lot better.
Yeah, he would have been used a lot more.
absolutely.
He would have been utilized in a
They
better
wouldn't have need
position.
Mars. Mars probably wouldn't have gone there. I think it would have been.
Yeah, that's
like
a
it,
possibility.
yeah.
Mars is killing it right now, Man City. But let's go back to Man United.
Yeah, sorry.
Bias. But yeah. Now.
What do you guys
Chelsea-
think? What do you guys think? Like they went down. They went down early. Manchester United came back, scored 2 goals, and it was a scrappy win for Chelsea. A tie. Chelsea tie.
Tie.
But I mean,
I don't blame tactics on anybody. I
No.
just think taking Martial was probably a bad move because you saw what he could do. You might have needed that to finish the game. They tied Chelsea, and Chelsea were amongst the top. Or still amongst the top, but they were
yeah,
fighting for first place with you guys.
yeah, they were. They
So-
dropped points. I'm happy
so
with the
Good on
result.
United. Good on United.
Hell
They,
yeah.
for a team who's been so bad to go to Stamford Bridge
And Ty?
and tie it up, or I mean, get tied up against. That's not that.
You did dominate.
So
They
good
did
on
dominate,
United.
but you can see. I think we discussed it too tactically. If Chelsea walked in using Jorginho and using Conte, you know they're gonna go defensive.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what the tactic was. It was them two in the back, and they went defensive. And I think that's what screwed them up a little bit.
Yeah, it did.
Plus, they had a Hazard.
Oh, but they were hacking him though. They weren't just. They were hacking the shit out of him.
Oh yeah, they were just ripping into him. You see how Matic, how he's oof, Jesus Christ, the guy can take some hits.
Yeah, he can.
Guy can take some
Hazard,
hits.
man. To me, I think he's the best player in the game right now. But yeah, he couldn't really produce much, given the fact that he was being man marked and hacked the whole game. So
It comes down to me thinking that it really is Hazard's game. If Hazard doesn't have a great game, then there's a possibility to get at Chelsea.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I personally thought they were gonna. William has been a difference maker in the past.
Yeah.
And I thought he was gonna do it this time. He
Didn't
wasn't
come out,
really.
right?
it was really quiet, yeah. But I mean, then again, you could say that about any team. You take out the star of the team, then they're all gonna.
Yeah,
shit.
it's.
All right, so let me shift to the Man U. Do you think they're being held back? If they were to have Asari who wants to play attacking football, how great could that team be?
It's scary. I think Man U would be a scary team if they're going attacking.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, not with their current coach.
We saw
but
it. We saw a glimpse of it. I forget who was against, where they were down and then they were like, "Fuck it, free flow game." attacking football.
Newcastle. They
Yeah.
were losing. They were losing 2-0. They won 3-2.
You saw it. They were
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah, so they could turn it around, but
Yeah.
they're like the horse is being held from the reins. It's ridiculous. So, anyways, we'll see what happens in the following weeks.
I don't know. I like the game. It was
It was a great game.
Interesting.
It was a good game. It was a fun game. A lot of banter between our group chat that we have with the other United/Chelsea friends.
I like
fans.
that. I like the banter. I was
awesome.
dying,
It was
but
awesome.
yeah, that was the game.
But yeah, guys. So tomorrow we have Arsenal playing against Leicester, which is probably the last game of the week, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's the last game if I'm mistaken. Yeah, well at least for the EPL, yes.
For the EPL. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go Arsenal. Let's go Gunners. Hope you like
this
the
is an
long
opportunity
game.
for you guys to catch up to Chelsea and to Spurs.
To,
I mean, not to Spurs because they won, but to Chelsea because
Honestly, I think we could pass them if we win this game. We were 1 point behind them.
there you
2
go.
points behind them.
2 points behind him. So
Yeah.
we could be tied or a point above him. So yeah,
Where are we heading into?
Arsenal is the last game
So,
of the EPL.
yeah,
Yeah.
on Monday. So let's go.
Oh
Gunners.
yes, I still have, that's why Maguire hasn't played. Okay, I could redeem my week of 20 points, maybe 26.
I think because now you
Fingers
got it.
crossed.
But yeah, hopefully Aubameyang and Lacazette keep their scoring boots on and get another couple goals tomorrow.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So hopefully
And
let's go Gunners.
I like, before we walk into something else, I like that they're playing out different roles in the forward, and you were seeing like Aubameyang's being left out, but they're putting Iwobi and Walkback in the top.
I'm
and
not
it
sure if you
just makes
saw-
it makes it different.
When Emery was at PSG, he actually wanted to sign Lacazette.
Yes, he's actually his dream striker was Lacazette.
Really?
And he's excited. He's happy that he's playing with him now, and he's finding his role. So
All right.
But yeah, guys. So now we're gonna jump into the La Liga, where, like we mentioned before, huge headlines. We're gonna start it off with Atletico. Oh yeah, shout out to Jesse for finally getting us Barcelona apparel in here.
Thanks, guys.
If it burns, don't blame me. It was
Alright.
Marco's fault.
cleaned it. I
Wait,
cleaned
one
the
second,
backboard with
show
it,
it.
just to let you know.
No, he didn't. Don't worry, I got this.
But yeah, so Atletico Villarreal, you were saying that you were disappointed with that game.
Yeah, because this was Atleti's chance to get up back up the table, and they choked on Villarreal, who's like lower half of the table.
Yeah.
Okay, they were away, fine, but 1-1. It's just Griezmann. You keep talking shit and you keep tying. Like, give me something over
You're the
here.
GOAT.
And Diego Costa's on that team too. It's like he's
Yeah, it's
another.
not like he's alone.
He's getting older though, so I'm not. I am expecting some goals from him, but I expect more from Griezmann. And
Yeah.
after all the shit he's been talking,
Exactly.
But- Atletico again choked it away. So
All right.
good on you. We'll take it to.
Which one's? I think we should.
I
put the worst for
like
last.
both topics.
But they're both great topics. So Eric's gonna get more amusement out of this one. I think. Well, obviously, he's
I'm gonna sit back and enjoy it.
I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible.
I'm being completely biased.
Well, you
We know that's how you are.
That's who you are. But Real Madrid extend their winning streak with 1 goal in the past 5 games.
Yeah, so they beat their worst streak.
Yes.
Which is,
The longest drought without a goal.
yes, last time this happened was 100 and something years ago.
I'll tell you something. I was surprised Benzema didn't start.
Yeah, he turned the game around actually.
He did. He's the one who put the assist. And dude, I see exactly why everybody thinks he's trash because he's not the one putting in the goals and he's a number 9. But the way he took that ball and set up that goal, it's quality. He just doesn't have a guy to play it with.
I think he's a good
It should be
champ.
Bale.
No, but Bell did come in late as well, and he did change the game around as well. He put in chances. What happened is that we're just not starting off with the right lineup.
Well, he played around with it. Lopetegui thought that today was going to be different, and he started off the whole lineup completely different. Isco came back from injury. I loved how he played, but we only made it 60 minutes. Marcelo came back. He scored the goal.
Yeah, he scored the goal, led the attack every single second half.
Hell yeah.
And he was hurt at the end of the game.
Carvajal injured, so Odriozola is playing.
Baran had a bad game.
Baran had a horrible game.
I don't think you guys.
The 2 goals were because of him.
I don't think you guys have said what the score was and who he played. 2-1.
2-1.
We lost.
We lost
At home.
at home to Levante, which I believe.
Yo, those L squads handing out the L's left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just left maybe because they're L's. But
But yeah, I mean,
Look,
I think to me it falls on the coach.
oh yeah,
Because
Hands down.
look at this last season. We had Ronaldo last season. He wasn't scoring the goals this time last season. We were still getting the W's last season.
yes.
yeah.
Now all we're doing is we lost Ronaldo, and which is obviously a huge loss, and Zidane, which is another.
I think a
huge
bigger loss. A bigger loss.
I don't know the bigger loss.
I think
but
Zidane would have been able to do something with this team.
Yeah.
without Ronaldo
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't want to blame all on Lopetegui and his tactics for this last game, just because of what was seen on the pitch. Because we dominated the whole game.
Yo, you had 3 crossbars. You got.
We had 30-something shots. 12 of them were on goal, but every single one of them was blocked by the goalkeeper, which the goalkeeper was playing amazing. Don't take away his job. Don't take away what he accomplished in this game, which was him doing his job and stopping the ball. And if aside from that, we hit the post. Benzema hit the post, Bale hit the post, and Mariano hit the post.
Yeah.
And there was something that which I thought is mentionable. It's a future topic, and we're gonna fight about it because it's VAR. But it's funny because the decision sort of got taken out of the referee's hands. There was a handball, handball. The ref saw it, but the ref thought it was outside of the box. And okay, it's outside the box. It's gonna be a free kick. Went to VAR. It's actually a penalty because it was inside the box. If the ref would have thought it was inside the box, would he have called the penalty or even a foul? Because maybe he thought, it's a little too, too soft to call a penalty. It got taken out of his hands because it went to VAR and it was called inside. So it's one of those where it's like, when do refs call fouls in the box versus when it's outside the box? That looked like one of those where it's outside the box. Okay, I'll call it because it was outside. Oh shit, it was inside.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have called it. I would have called it if it would have been outside.
Yeah.
If it would have been inside.
But what sucks is he didn't go
interesting.
review it. He just heard.
Yeah, and that's
Okay,
things.
I
That's
believe
things
you.
about VAR that need to be
I
possibly
believe
fixed.
you. I believe you. Yeah,
Possibly
so-
fixed, but
We'll
it goes
focus on
to the bias of refs sometimes, where a foul inside the box is technically a foul, but not called because it's too harsh. So it got turned around. It was interesting.
So this is a horrible result going into what's coming up next week, which is
Dude,
but
the table just got evened out a lot more,
yeah,
and
you know what? I think you might enjoy our horrible streak right now. We'll take it over to you guys, who are only still 4 points ahead of us.
I know, and
we're
I'm
doing
very
bad.
happy.
We're only 4 points away
Without Ronaldo.
without Ronaldo. So
They're doing bad with
going
Messi.
into this game, which you guys
Well, we're
won.
top of the league.
They
We're
won.
not doing bad.
Just got top of the league. We're still.
We're top of the league. We beat Sevilla, which beat you guys 3-0. We beat them 4-2. And Messi was out for most of the game. So it's sort of comforting, but it's still not comforting because Messi's out. His broken arm is...
So in the
Oh,
past,
guys,
in the
it's
past couple of games,
terrible.
in the
It's
past couple of
terrible.
games, Messi has sat out, and
You're wrong.
you
You're
guys
on
are
first place, by the
struggling.
way.
Oh,
You
it's
are.
still Sevilla?
You are in. Actually, no, you're on first place. Damn it, I lied. Wait, wasn't there games? Oh, no.
No. I was saying, oh yes,
Break your
so
phone.
you guys have played without Messi and have struggled, but Messi comes in and fixes the game for you guys, and it becomes a tie. That's how you guys got in ties.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen now that Messi's out for 3 weeks?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. And that's what's got me worried because Messi sort of gave us the lead in this game. Coutinho scored a beauty.
Yeah, but how often is Coutinho in the game?
Oh, he's going to be in the game now.
No, meaning like in the game.
Oh, like, that's the thing. He's
presence is
supposed to
seen.
replace Iniesta. That's where they moved him in once Messi left. He's supposed to be the hole that replaces Messi. But Messi's like a hole about this big, and Coutinho only covers about this much of it. Not actually, work-wise,
Yes.
but just
Presence-wise.
quality-wise.
Yeah.
And I love Coutinho. I think he would have been better at Liverpool than at Barca, but he chose to go to Barca, and now I think he's going to fall short. This is his point to step up, and I don't think he's going to be able to, especially
No,
against Real
no.
Madrid.
And
Real Madrid, we're probably fearing going into this game because of your form. Right now, the tables, this is sort of a boost for you guys because Messi's out.
Well, it's not a boost. I think it's even. So I think we found out this week that that this is going to be the first time Messi's not going to play in the Clásico for the past 9 years.
Yeah.
And this is the first time that we have the GOATs
You know what's beautiful?
playing in the Clásico.
Unfortunately, it has to be this way that Messi's out because of this horrendous. You guys,
Which
So
Edgar
nasty.
blames Sergio Ramos for it.
it's always Sergio Ramos' fault, motherfucker. My point is, this is going to be life after Messi.
Yes,
Yes.
it's a glimpse into your
It's
future.
a glimpse into our future,
And I don't think facing Real Madrid